folks, welcome to another edition of Play Branson. We're actually here backstage at the Mickey Gilley Theater, and we're here today with Mickey Gilley and Johnny Lee. Guys, good to have you on the show.
Well, thanks for having us on, Chris.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So you just finished a show, and I was back here hearing people singing, and you guys playing a lot of your hit records, and so it's good to have you guys back in Branson.
Tuesday afternoon, right here in Branson, Missouri. It's a thrill and a pleasure to be with you. I've been here for 20 plus years.
Yeah, long time.
It's been a long time.
That's what we do. We do our hits.
So you guys go way back together, and
Since Moby Dick was a minnow.
and so talk
We started
people
back
about
in the
that.
60s together. I was playing a club called the Nestadale, and I met Johnny. I was at the pool table at that time, I think, playing pool, and Johnny came in, and long story short, he came to sing with us, and I thought he sang very well, and he joined me at that time, and we became partners, and been working together for a long time.
Yeah, and so
Johnny maybe won't tell you how it happened, I don't know.
Well, I met Mickey and started paying me $90 a week cash. All I do was sing 7 nights a week, 6 or 7 hours a night. Tell you what kind of guy he is. That was in 1968. 1980, the movie Urban Cowboy comes out, Looking for Love comes out, goes gold, goes platinum, and all that kind of stuff. Sucker raised me right to $100 a week cash.
just only $10, huh?
Yeah, that's a big deal, man.
I thought he was overpaid then.
Yeah, that's funny. So the Urban Cowboy movie and music was huge, right?
Still is.
The Urban Cowboy really changed our life totally, because it launched me and Johnny into the stratosphere as far as our career was concerned. All the showrooms in Vegas, Reno, Tahoe, and Atlantic City opened up. We got to travel the world. We got to play for 2 presidents, President Ronald Reagan, President George Bush Sr. I was fortunate enough doing certain things that they gave me a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They invited me to come to Hollywood and do some acting roles, and Johnny had the chance to work some of those dates with me because we did Fantasy Island together, I know. And then you did some other things too.
A-Team and Chips,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
So we had a good run. It's been a good ride.
Yeah, Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
I was on there with, the episode that I did with Mr. T and Boy George and Johnny Lee. Remember, my daughter was a little girl, Cherish. She went up to Boy George and said, "Are you a boy or a girl?" I said, "I'm a boy." She said, "No way." It was funny.
So you guys have you sold your theater here in Branson.
Yeah, you mentioned the
ago?
Mickey Gilley Theater, but now it's called the Mickey Gilley Grand Shanghai Theater, I think.
That's right,
They renamed it, and they're changing the restaurant next door too. It's going to be called something about Shanghai Walk or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, it's going to be probably a pretty good restaurant when I get through with it.
They're going to have Johnny Lee Peking Duck, too.
All right.
Mickey Gilley short ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it ought to be interesting when I get it open. And I'm glad to be out of the business world. I just want to sing. I don't want to be in business anymore. I'm 82 years old.
Right.
You know, I mean, I've been here for a long time.
Well, and looking back on your career, you've been doing this at least, I think I figured, 61 years, or somewhere about that.
Well, I made my first record in 1957, so you can consider the fact that that's when I threw my hat in the ring trying to follow my cousin Jerry Lee.
Yeah.
Like I said in the show, I should have followed Swagger if I wanted to make money. But I've enjoyed my career, and I've had a good time. The folks give me 17 #1 songs, and between me and Johnny together, we go out on the road together. We've had 25 plus #1 songs we can sing along with the Urban Cowboy music. So we did a show down in Kinder, Louisiana, and the place seated about 6,000 people. And when I walked out and saw the venue, I turned to Johnny and I said, "They got George Strait here tonight, or Garth Brooks?" He says, "No, I don't think so." I said, "We'll never fill this place up." Sure enough, we sold it out.
That's awesome.
And they out there dancing to the Urban Cowboy music, and I turned to Johnny and I said, "I think they should have see if we're still alive, Johnny."
Every show we've done on the road, though, so far,
Yeah,
in the Urban Cowboy reunion tour has been sold out.
That's awesome.
Every single
Yeah, it's been quite an experience for both of us. We've been out on the road traveling, doing the music, and like Johnny said, the majority of the places we've played has been completely sold out. So that's quite a thrill for us to be as old as we are, and the music is still held up all that time.
Yeah.
But he had some great music in the film, The Urban Cowboy, I thought.
Well, and I think there's a lot of things about music. Once people learn it or know it or hear it, it kind of just resonates in their soul, and it's from certain time periods of their life. And so, when I was listening, people were, they were singing it out there.
Yeah, well,
so,
that film came out, 38 years ago. There was a lot of people weren't even born when that film, was released. And all of a sudden, they're getting to know some of the music because it's run on TV quite a bit. And the Urban Cowboy just keeps it alive.
Yeah.
So it's been great for me and Johnny.
So you guys are doing you're kind of doing a run here through, I think, about the end of May here in Branson.
And we work in the spring and we work in the fall, just 3 days a week, Sunday and Monday and Tuesday afternoon. And the shows are on Sunday and Monday at 8 o'clock at night, and the afternoon shows at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And we'll come back in the fall in September, October, November, and I think the first week in December.
Right.
And we'll do it 3 days a week because we're doing road dates.
Mm-hmm.
So we kept the Fridays and Saturdays open for the people out there. We just got back from Idaho.
Wow.
And I did a run through Canada. And Johnny and I don't work together on every show, but majority of them we try to keep it together because it's more interesting, entertaining when we can do the Urban Cowboy music together.
So when you're going out on the road, you got a full band and all that
The
go
band
with
you saw on the stage travels with me on the road. We got a 7-piece band. We got the 2 girl singers, and I got a tech crew, and we try to make the music sound as close as we can to the records.
Wow. So Johnny, what you've lived here in Branson for a long time as well.
Yeah.
In fact, you don't probably know this, but you and I actually used to live in the same neighborhood. And at Halloween, my kids would knock on your door. Instead of saying trick or treat, they'd say, "We're looking for love in all the wrong places." I don't know if you remember that or not.
Oh yeah, over in off Fall Creek.
Yeah, off Country Blvd.
Yeah, Halloween was a really special time for me, man.
And so I would just stay way out by the road and watch them do it, but I got a big laugh out of it.
Them kids, I love kids, and I remember one year, bless my son, he showed up with a bunch of his buddies, 5 or 6 of his buddies, they all dressed up. They go out and go trick or treat and come back home. They said, "Hey man, let's change outfits and go again." I said, "You dummy." They didn't know he was the first time. You're going back, same group,
Yeah.
I loved it though.
Yeah, I think I remember many times your son rocking out in the garage.
Oh yeah.
And he had a band, a garage band in that case.
Yeah.
You know?
It was good,
with a
too.
garage band.
Yeah. So Mickey, one of the things that I think one of your passions was flying, right? You used to do a lot of flying yourself.
Yeah, I enjoy aviation. I've got probably 8,000-9,000 hours of flying time, and I usually tell the people, I said I was pretty good one time at flying my airplane. I learned a lot from the guy that taught me how to fly. He taught me everything I wanted to know about aviation except how to crash. I learned that on my own. But anyway, at the time that I had those crashes, I was getting sick and I didn't realize it. I mentioned brain surgery. I had what they call hydrocephalus, which is liquid on the brain.
Wow.
And I lost my balance, and I was losing, my memory, and I couldn't remember everything, and so I wasn't all together.
You really
I often accuse him of being a waterhead.
You've overcome a lot though, because several years ago you had a pretty serious accident.
Well, the spinal cord injury what took everything out of me. When I had the spinal cord injury in 2009, that's what really hurt me more than anything else. I was paralyzed from the neck down for 3 months, couldn't move.
Yeah, and how long did
my hands haven't never come back. This hand's still partially paralyzed.
Wow.
This one I can use a little bit better than this one, but this one I have a hard time with.
Yeah.
I can't play the keyboard anymore. I can't play golf. I lost my ability to fly my airplane, although I still fly with my son, but he's got a license, so I can use the radio and talk to the controllers and things of that sort. So still got the brain.
So how long was your recovery in that process before you were back
I'm still
on stage?
partially still trying to recover from 2009. I mean, I haven't got it all back together yet. I have a hard time walking. My balance is not where it should be. My hands don't work. I can't button a shirt.
Yeah.
If I don't wear slip-ons, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I think it's.
But I've come a long ways.
You have, and it's good. I know a lot of people are excited to see you guys both back in Branson doing dates. And
well, you heard my opening a while ago when I said I just turned 82. Hope I look like I'm 50. I'm walking like I'm 90. True story.